Welcome back, everyone, to the Real Teachers of Atlanta. We are in the next episode. We're doing teachers' dress codes. I am Joya, and to my right,
Nikki
and Ty.
So let's get into it.
We got the queens in the house, y'all. Real teachers of Atlanta.
I am Mrs. P. Smith, the Mama Bear at school, your favorite ELA and SPED teacher, but always teaching my students about business.
I'm Miss Rose, commonly known as the snarky teacher, always ready with the good candy. The kids say I'm their favorite math teacher.
After school, it's lights, camera, action. During school hours, it's Miss Carter, the life science teacher saving lives.
We got the queens in the house, y'all. Real teachers of Atlanta.
Teacher dress codes.
Let's get into it.
Well, I have to first say you ladies look lovely today with your outfits.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Marvelous.
Well, thank you.
Definitely not an outfit that we'll wear to the schoolhouse.
Why?
With the stomach out and it's giving chest.
You gotta flaunt it.
No.
The kids wear less than that.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
well, yeah. I mean, we have seen some teachers that have worn some very questionable outfits.
Yes.
So yeah, let's talk about it. What do we think is appropriate for school for teachers to wear? Because we do have to be presentable to our students. We have to be professional.
Do you? Let me ask
that's the
this.
standard.
Well,
I think teachers need to dress in business casual. I've been.
I'm surprised you. Okay.
What do you mean?
I think I had a palpitation.
Business. Okay.
What's wrong with business casual?
That's your opinion. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean.
Define business casual.
Yeah.
I guess. That's
Okay,
what it is.
because it look like y'all never
I
worked in
think you just
corporate
X'd out
before.
90% of my dresses, my clothes in my closet right now.
Yeah, because you violated the dress code.
I've seen Nikki wear clothes.
Nikki has.
She
Nikki definitely has worn things that have been inappropriate for school.
I feel calm. Wait a minute.
There was a jumpsuit.
I remember the jumpsuit.
What?
The
The color block jumpsuit?
Very
The
inappropriate.
presentation jumpsuit specifically.
Which one?
You don't remember?
The jumper, the leopard jumper?
There has been
That was a
a
cute
dress with the heels. Why are we wearing heels to school?
Yes,
I'm
teachers.
cute. Why we can't wear heels?
We really wearing stiletto heels to school
I don't
on
own anything
cement.
less.
But
What else you want me to put on?
but why?
That's what I got. It's either that or Crocs.
I feel like we should Crocs, nice pair of casuals,
Some flats.
But the
flat
so Crocs are
shoes.
okay?
I just feel like
with
it's
my
business
giblets
casual. It's not like we're wearing
Yeah,
heels. We're going on a date or we're going, we're wearing, some teachers, y'all stepping off in there like y'all, you going to the brunch.
Okay, wait a minute now. Brunch.
Let's define
I
what
feel like-
brunch attire
Yeah,
looks like.
what is brunch attire? I think you're dressed in brunch attire. I
Right.
would wear that to brunch.
So y'all coming in there with the heels. You stepping in there with the tight fitted pants. Let's keep it a book.
Whoa. She said
Y'all got the fitted. Y'all got the
She
fitted
said
shirts.
tight fitted
Everything boom da boom bow boom da boo.
I feel like this is a personal attack. Wait a minute.
It's not a personal attack. It's just some things that I've seen teachers with, and myself, I'm a little shapely, so there are certain things that I'm just not going to wear. It's certain things that I cannot avoid, but it's certain things that I know for my body type. If I wear this is going to be doing too much.
I don't feel like a jumpsuit, like not necessarily this one, but I have the color block jumpsuit that I wore one time. It was black with the piping.
Right.
I felt like that was okay for school.
Now I have worn jumpsuits to school,
I don't
but
see
did you
anything.
have a blazer with it, or was it just?
No, but I have my cardigan that I keep at school, but it wasn't
Okay.
like spaghetti strap. It had a wide strap on it still. So
Okay.
like if I had to take our dress code and check the boxes, I could check all the boxes.
Yeah, you had the legs out before.
Yeah, I mean I can't help that.
You can help
They
wearing a
right
mini
here.
dress to school.
I don't wear mini dresses to school.
Rose, I have seen it.
It was a baby doll dress.
You talking about the red one?
I think
Like
it
a
was pink.
t-shirt dress?
It was
I
pink.
mean, I probably got all
I have
that.
seen teachers wear really, really short dresses.
I feel like I'm gonna find
school,
y'all
you're-
some pictures and see see if I've been violating some dress codes. I got some pictures.
And then what about the substitute that time? I mean, she wasn't a teacher of record, but she was a substitute that got the fighting with the young girl. No drawers on.
What are you talking about?
You know what she's saying?
You know exactly what I'm
She had
talking
no
about.
drawers on.
No, she had on a thong.
Lord have mercy.
She had no drawers on.
She said they said she had on a thong,
I
but you
couldn't see
couldn't
them.
see. Well, you
Lord
shouldn't have
have
been able to
mercy.
see her thong in her crack. Her butt. She had a wide. It was all it was all on camera. You didn't see that?
She was
All I
fighting with
saw-
the
Yes, and her and the student got the
All I
test
seen
win,
was
and her
Johnson.
skirt went up, and all you seen were rumpus.
I just,
And I mean, it was a big old
And that's
I
the
just
reason why you need to wear appropriate attire. You never know who you might tussle with.
But what about a skirt? But you shouldn't be. I shouldn't have to get dressed to fight at school though.
Sometimes you do.
I mean,
wrong.
I might, but then okay. So then, don't be talking about my cutout tee, my jeans, and my
joking.
Nikes now. When I put my
I
best
was
mask
gonna
on,
say
it
you
grease on
should
my
be
knuckles.
comfortable at school, but my
Right.
comfortable and the next person comfortable may be two different things. I just feel like some teachers really dress like they going out to the club or to the brunch.
I think that there's not a clear definition for anything, right? Like business casual for one organization is not business casual for the next. And you also have to factor in, like you said, you're more shapely. I'm not as shapely. And for me, and to me, a t-shirt dress that comes to here is fine. But for someone else, that might not be fine for them. Like a V-neck for me is may not be appropriate to someone else, but it's not a violation.
Well, you
of
have
dress
some
code.
teachers that
There's
dress in business attire, but
They do.
it may be tight. Like the dress might be super tight, or
Well, we
the
know some
pants
teachers that like the size down that shouldn't.
that. Okay,
Like the what?
They like the size down their clothes.
you mean wear the clothes small on purpose? Okay, well, do you think that's just how they dress, or they because we're teaching middle school students? So, who are we dressing for?
I think you dress for comfort. I don't think that I feel like there's two issues with dress codes overall. One is they tend to really try to police more of a woman's body than a man's, one. And two, I don't think that they truly factor in what you're going to be doing from day to day, right? Like a gym teacher wearing gym clothes makes sense. But if my gym teacher is wearing a volleyball outfit, right? Where the shorts are tiny,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Would I feel like that's appropriate? No. But then
Right.
again, when you're on the volleyball team, that's your uniform. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I feel like there's pieces to it that you got to consider. Also, to your point, if I'm more shapely or whatever, or I'm taller, or, there's certain things that you just can't get around. And I feel like the issue really is that dress codes need to be more inclusive and just allow people to be adults. More than you telling me what I can and can't wear.
Just wear what you want to wear.
No, but I think you have to be respectful of the environment. But you need to understand what that is, because if you tell me business casual,
right? Well,
to me, business casual is heels.
It's a pair of slacks and a
button up. But I'm heavier chested. A button up ain't fun.
But you can tell. But
then when my buttons are open, then what?
Let's keep it funky. You know when you put that outfit on in the morning, are you really saying with a chest busting out that this is appropriate? I need to wear.
Well, I don't wear them. I wear my dress that you said was
not you specifically.
I know I'm messing with her because she was talking about my dress.
Like when you come to work, if you're
because I've had stuff and I'll be like, I probably won't wear this again.
Yeah, I feel like it's function over fit, meaning you need to consider what the job is. When you are I teach middle school. We small group. We get down to where our students are. We are also sitting.
Why are we wearing
but that's
no.
But if that's comfortable for you, that's not a violation of your dress code.
Okay.
For some people, like for me, that's comfortable. I'm not uncomfortable that way. But I feel like as long as I'm dressed appropriately, like I'm not wearing a 6-inch, but I probably have 5. But I feel like that's okay.
Some of us overdress, and then I think some of us underdress. Like you shouldn't be looking like you going to the picnic and coming up in school. I mean, come on now. Don't look like you throw it away. And I have seen. I think when I first got started in teaching, there was a school that I subbed at for a very long time before I decided that I wanted to do this thing permanently. But at that school, you could not come in there and dress. I'll never forget, there was a lady named Miss Brown. like she set the standard of how you was gonna dress. Like she was killing it. Yeah, she had her heels on. Now for me, I'm it's a certain type of heel I may wear. It ain't no, but it's not gonna be a 6-inch, but it was tasteful in what her outfit looks like. But what I'm saying is everybody at the school put on clothes. They dressed the part. They wasn't overdressed. They wasn't underdressed. They looked like school teachers. When I was growing up, school teachers looked nice. They looked decent. But now some of these schools, you know, you go into the schools and, you know, because I'm leaving that school and I may go to another school and they looking like they going to the picnic. And I'm like.
I think it has a lot to do with the age of teachers.
I was going to say the same thing. Yeah.
When I was growing up, my teachers were in their 50s, pushing 60s. But now you have 20-year-olds, 25, you get out of school 22, early 30s. So they're dressing like they're going to brunch because that's their idea of business casual.
I think that fashion has changed too. And what's acceptable has changed. And I think that dress codes as a whole have not adjusted to what that looks like. Like, do I agree? I don't think a teacher should have a crop top on in the classroom. I don't agree with that. I also think but there's a lot of
folks wear crop tops.
You're right about it. I have too. But then again, a lot of times what the focus tends to be is policing women's bodies and saying this is not appropriate for just that woman. Like that's something for me that I struggle with dress.
Men really wear like
hell yeah, men wear inappropriate stuff in the classroom.
Like what?
Yes.
For an example.
Okay, for example, like an athletic shirt, like the ones where it's just like a wife beater, like a tank,
like they just wore the wife beater.
No, like a tank that's cut like that. Like, you know, they have like the tank.
And the arms are
out?
No,
yes.
You didn't see no teacher wear that.
Okay.
I've never seen that.
Yes, you have. Yes, teachers do that. They come to school like that, or they come to school with just a regular t-shirt on. And
most men I have seen have always been like well put together when it comes to for dressing for school.
So if a man has on his heeled loafers like he's going to church.
His what?
His had to have a little loafers on. Dress shoes.
Dress shoes.
Okay. And they got on a suit or a tie and all that. Is that, to me, that's overdressed for what you're doing.
But it's not sexually enticing. And I think that's the line that we're kind of crossing when you are a woman. This is just me speaking devil's advocate. If you're a woman and your outfit is super tight or if it's low cut, then it could be sexually enticing to children that are hitting puberty. It's a distraction. That's what some people may think when it comes to female attire.
I understand the societal version, perspective of that. I don't feel like that.
Roles is like,
but they
coming in their best, and sometimes when younger men see an older male dressing that will motivate them.
I get it, but is that for school though?
Why not? Absolutely.
What you doing but when you talk
with
about.
A tie?
Okay, but then when a woman puts
professional.
On, but to me, if I'm going in there and I'm just teaching social studies, I don't need no towel.
Maybe it's because they're preparing students for the workplace.
Are we though?
Because let's talk about it. School is an environment for the most part where it's preparing students to work for other people.
It was intended for that.
That's what the whole construct was.
Right, exactly.
Right,
100%.
That's the purpose. So if you have a teacher that's coming in like a social studies teacher and he has on a suit and tie, then the idea is to show these students, okay, this is how you dress professionally when you go in for an interview,
right.
Or this is how you present yourself when you're in front of people.
Okay,
now I've seen people come into school with 8-piece suit on. I mean,
agree.
What's the little thing called? You put it in your.
I don't know what it's called. But I know what you're talking about with the little flower and the little handkerchief and stuff.
I mean,
whatever they call it.
The vest.
Yeah,
it's a whole get up.
Yeah, and I don't have a problem. I think for me, I don't have a problem with it. If you like it, I love it. Right? I do. I agree. I've seen it. But what about like male teachers when it's too tight? And then how do you measure too tight?
You mean like the
nut huggers?
Yeah, the nut huggers.
Okay, men not gonna really do
yes,
that.
They do.
Where they have a print in school, men not gonna do that.
And who's looking at the print?
No.
You don't really?
I've never
We
seen
gonna
that
all-
before.
Yes, you have.
A nut print.
You've seen men's pants because that is literally their
Teachers?
thing now. Yes.
I've never seen that before.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Never.
Okay.
You've
You've seen. I mean,
You
and I'm
see-
talking about the pants being too tight.
Right, but can you see a
I ain't trying to look that hard, but I'm saying I
looking,
know that
trust
they
me.
do that. But
We
I'm
know
saying
you
you know
looking.
that. I'm not interested.
I had
I'ma go back
when we
to-
was in school. I mean, he wasn't a teacher. He was a student teacher, Mr. Diaz. Oh my God! We were in middle school too. We were in 8th grade, I think. Yeah, and everybody thought he was just the finest thing ever. And we never really looked like back then. You didn't look at teachers.
We weren't as
right.
fast now.
But
either.
we all,
Exactly.
found him attractive because, he was
looked
into
nice.
weights.
Okay.
He was into weights. And
So he took care
he
of
was
himself.
fitted, but we didn't have sense enough to look for a nut hugger.
No, I'm
bro.
saying I'm just really talking about the clothes being more tight, which is what the style for men has, especially younger men right now. I'm talking about thinking about how fashion is,
Right.
Even though it's fast, right? So 1 year, 6 months, something might be hot, but
right.
but that has been a thing where the pants don't quite hit the floor like they used to, or or their pants are tighter, right? The no sock situation, or the button, or the
But
missing
how-
a button.
But the thing is, we're trying to look for the male equivalent to sexiness on a woman. So that could be like the teacher that you sent me. She's like a preschool teacher where it looks like, her pants are super tight and it's really like hugging her curves. So that would be something that is sexually enticing. Somebody
To a
was
kindergartner though,
well.
I always have an issue with the
I don't have a
grade
problem with it
I
because
didn't.
she's teaching little kids,
Mhm.
and the only people looking at her are probably the
parents,
male,
which is who the
the dads
The
picking
dad is the-
picking
oh,
up the
the
kids, and
dad
the
is-
wives
and
are
that's
upset.
and that's
The dad
who
is definitely
the mamas
they
is who
looking.
set it off, but that's okay.
Exactly. But if she's in the middle school setting, then it could be maybe enticing not enticing, but maybe the boys might find it distracting if her clothes are too tight.
I go back to, I feel like that's kind of like what they call like rape culture, where it's like,
Oh,
it's my
absolutely.
fault
I
that
get
I
it.
look like this, so therefore I'm punished.
And I think women should wear whatever they want to wear to
Agree.
school.
And I do think there's a line. There has to be things within reason. I
Right.
don't. I'm not saying that there shouldn't be, but I
Mhm.
do think that we have to get beyond sexualizing teachers, which I do think we do anyway. And the focus is always, and that's why I said it, the focus is always on policing a woman's body instead of just setting a standard or a culture where this is what is appropriate. Because there are schools where jeans are the norm. This is the attire, that they wear
Right.
jeans every single day if that's what you choose to do. But you're allowed to do these things to come comfortable, because as a teacher, you are walking a lot. You are stooping a lot. You are reaching for things a lot. So wear things that are conducive to these activities. So to say wear a button up and slacks,
Mhm.
that is not comfortable if I have to break up a fight every 2 days. That doesn't make sense.
Oh, well, yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
I mean, we're not banking on going to school. Well, I'm not breaking up a fight. Let's just
me
go-
neither, but
get
I'm
that
saying,
out the way.
we're not either.
But I'm saying, there's, not what I'm coming to work dressed to do.
Correct.
I mean, just to piggyback off what you both were saying, yes, teachers should wear what they want to, but just like every job has
standard.
has a standard, has a dress code. We're not any different as teachers. And again, I'm shapely, and there's just certain things that I'm not gonna wear at school, and I'm not hiding my shape or
Mhm.
it's just, it is what it is. I mean, some things I got.
Yeah.
But am I trying to wear stuff to just put it on out there
No.
at the schoolhouse?
I don't think, now I'm sure that there are teachers that maybe dress with the intent to be attractive to, like we were talking about in a different episode, other teachers, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So there's
Yeah.
that, right?
Gotta look
But-
cute for boot, Mar.
Right. But should that be the norm? No.
No.
Should we start to think about what we're putting on. I think that anybody with like a normal conscience and morals is going to say, okay, I wouldn't wear this to, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't wear this to school. I wouldn't wear that to school. Or maybe not even your dress to school. And I'm not saying, but there's nothing wrong with it. There's a time and a place for everything.
Well, let's see some examples.
All right. So I made
give
a little,
the viewers something what we're talking about.
right. So I made a little mini game for y'all to kind of
this is fun.
play with y'all. All we're going to say is whether you know,
let's
is it a
maybe
violation?
Like a thumbs up or thumbs down?
Sure. We can talk about it. I'm
Okay,
going
let me
to sit
see
up a
what
little
you
bit
got.
so I can
Okay.
move this here so we can see it. All right.
I don't know. We should let you pick them out because you know you.
I didn't even want.
violation.
All right. Shut up. So, okay. This is a regular teacher
It's
outfit.
a thumbs up.
It's a thumbs up. Now,
So,
you're
go
asking
ahead.
me what I think about the outfit.
would
or
you?
just,
Do you feel like this is
it's
appropriate
appropriate.
for a teacher
I
to
think
wear?
it's appropriate.
It's cute. It's giving
It's
elementary
very
school.
Got our open toes. It does give very elementary vibes.
giving iced
Chic
coffee.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
coffee.
chic.
It's very,
Okay.
It's giving real Starbucks for real.
I like it. It's
Pumpkin spice latte. Is that what you're getting?
pumpkin spice
Pumpkin
latte. I like
latte.
pumpkin spice latte. Yeah.
Okay, so this is a thumbs up. Everybody's
It's
saying this
cute.
one's good. Okay.
Mhm.
Teacher Bay.
I like that outfit on her.
This is the lady that was reported for her curves.
Is she wearing Alabama State t-shirt?
She
It
is.
is.
Well, you know,
Huh, them your folk.
She automatically gonna say she likes that outfit.
Right. Even though she been reported because the mamas didn't like
I mean,
it.
her
I mean,
pants
her
are-
jeans are fitted.
Yeah.
because
But that's
she
skinny
is
jeans.
Shapely,
She
but it
is,
is
yeah.
a jeans day.
Sure, you can tell that because she's got
Yeah.
on her
So she
college
has on her
tee.
hat, so I'm sure it's college day.
Right.
That's that's an exception to the rule because it's a real jean day.
Yeah, and it's a
So
thing.
I like that you pointed that out. It's an exception to the rule. So on days like field day, so
Mhm.
I remember doing field day one year and we got that, I don't know if y'all remember this, we got this email kind of explaining this is the attire
Yep.
for field day.
Mhm.
And in Georgia, in May, we were told no shorts.
Yeah, I remember that.
And there were several of us that were like, what the hell do you wear in Georgia outside to play?
Shorts are acceptable. We had a field day and we had a teacher wore a yoga outfit.
Rose, go to the next.
I can't even swallow
Okay.
good behind that. But what? I don't want to know. I wore shorts. They were longer, but I wore them.
Oh, yoga outfit. No.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so wear it. So,
Yeah,
so
that's
for certain
appropriate.
occasions,
She had a
we'll
teacher
give
bay,
her
though.
a pass.
She had a what?
Oh, she had a teacher bay.
Well, then that's why. It's the
Oh.
motivation. A lot of, like Nikki was saying, a lot of teachers dress for other teachers. They're not dressing for
I'll tell you.
dress for
Okay.
other teachers. But okay.
All right.
I feel a way about that.
Of course, that's an appropriate outfit. Look, she has the
It's a little
Starbucks in her
short though
hand.
to me. To look,
But look
it's
at how small she is, though.
So now we're saying size.
She don't have nothing to hike the dress up is what we saying. She ain't got no booty.
She
We
doesn't.
don't know what's back there, but I mean, it's still a little short.
If
Like
I would wear. This is something I would wear.
so I have an outfit kind of like this.
Maybe you could put some stockings underneath it. You know,
Yeah,
if you
some cute leggings.
Yeah,
Mhm.
leggings, some little colored leggings. All right, next.
So y'all would put this on, but you have to doctor it. Both of you were saying I need to do something else to make this work.
You have to
Because when we do that
body type.
3-finger length,
wherever you're going, you have to you're going to church. There's certain things you're gonna wear. You might wear this.
so
outfit
you wouldn't wear that to
you
church, right?
with some tights.
No, I'm saying what you got on now. Not going to church. Would you wear that
Rose,
to
go to the
church?
next picture.
Because I've worn this to church. I'm just gonna tell you
And-
now.
No.
Point taken.
This is another teacher from
She's an art teacher. I've
Virginia.
seen her.
Yeah,
Yes.
she
Giving
does
sexy.
preschool, right?
in Virginia.
She's hippie.
She is. And rumpus.
She has it layered.
She got the leggings.
See, that's going back to what you said earlier, Nikki, is her body type. So, I mean,
they reported
this is what
the mamas did.
Well, of course they did because she has a shape. I mean,
this is
it's
appropriate what she has on, but she can't help that she's shapely.
right.
She's covered.
Yep.
Nothing is showing.
Yep. Everything.
Cleavage
Correct.
No
covered.
breasts is
Everything,
out.
correct.
Everything. She's
fine.
she's shapely.
But so then to your point, even though she can't help how she is built,
Right.
but let's from a greater standpoint, society still says, I don't want her wearing this. I don't like it because people have said, oh, where the kids are looking at it, they're going to find her attractive. And the reality is what the mamas are really saying, no, my husband keep looking at your behind.
Right. That's what it is.
There's plenty of daddies come up to the school and try to talk to teachers.
Of course.
Trying to see
I've
the
heard
art.
that.
But I'm saying, but again, so the response tends to be when that happens is, let's go police the teachers. Let's go police their bodies.
Well, they're
You can't
uncomfortable.
change how I look.
Right. And she can't wear a
What you want?
jacket, a coat.
Ain't nothing she can put on that's gonna cover that.
No,
thing
it's
at
because
all.
other people don't look like her. They're upset that they're not as shapely as she is, so they want her to cover up. She's not showing anything. She has no cleavage.
Sure.
I
I feel like she's dressed
wrong.
appropriate,
I
and
would
she.
wear this.
That's very
I
cute.
would wear this. I like it.
I have an outfit.
I-
Did you have
I have
one?
that.
Joy, you don't want something like this.
She does. You have, and I actually own
I
that
have.
outfit.
I wouldn't wear this school. I mean, you have a print like this.
Who me?
No,
No,
you
she has a print like this.
Yeah.
I have that.
I had-
outfit.
it's,
I pulled this straight from one of my
and
orders,
you would wear it.
just like that to school.
And that's what I'm saying.
It is short.
But here's the thing: I have
Inappropriate.
short legs, so when I put it on, it's a lot longer than it is on her.
Doesn't matter. It's not school appropriate.
What's wrong with it? She's
Fitted.
covered.
It's
kind of
It doesn't
short.
fit like that on me at all. But again, I don't have hips.
I don't know how long her legs are. I would have to
Right,
see that.
you have to see the whole thing. And then,
But
for me, it's
grip,
longer.
It will grip the little half booty that
You've
you got.
seen that? No, it does not. You've seen it. See,
No.
Oh, no.
Thumbs
too
down.
short.
It's inappropriate.
You can
And then
tell it's too short in the back.
it's all frumpy looking.
not the front. Not that it's frumpy.
It's
What's wrong with it? She got on tights,
Hey,
loafers, and
you know,
skirt.
for me to wear a nose ring, I was like, are they going to accept that? You remember I had a nose ring one
Right.
time I started school, and I was really worried about, I thought I was going to take my nose ring out. Somebody was like, girl, no.
They
And
don't
when
care.
I rode up in school with a nose ring, I was like, okay, times have really changed.
Mhm.
Like, teachers are getting purple hair. They're wearing nose ring. Like, I guess I'm coming for a
Tongue
very
rings.
very
Girl, they not
reserved
wearing no
nature.
tongue rings.
They got tattoos
they
showing
do.
because it would
Yes.
I came from a Christian school before
Okay.
and you couldn't even show your tattoo.
Wow.
So there's a difference there too.
Well, at a Christian school I was at, I couldn't even show my tattoo.
I can understand that though, but so really there's the conservative side of things, and then there's also like,
I'm like,
where
I
are you
had it when
teaching?
you hired me though.
See, and that's the thing I don't really care for. Like if a teacher's tattoos don't have anything to do with how they're going to instruct students.
Unless
I
it's
don't have a
something
problem.
vulgar.
Exactly.
Because
Yeah.
students got tattoos now.
They surely do.
Unless it's something that's inappropriate, then I don't see why teachers type of restriction I don't really like.
I don't mind the piercings either. I feel like but I feel like that's just normal and
Times have really
they
changed.
have. Because I
Really
do
have.
remember
Times are
when my
completely
teachers
different.
didn't have that. But now
My teachers
but I
have
don't even
tattoos.
notice it.
You know, like the little buns, the French rolls, and the tight curls.
Can't even get that.
Those
no
are
more.
my teachers' hairstyles. That's what they
Absolutely
wore.
not.
Let's go to the next picture.
I had to bring it
You're
back.
asking if this is appropriate or not,
y'all
or
like
if it's
that.
ugly or not.
I mean, you can answer either
I went to
way.
elementary school. Go to
Y'all
elementary
remember this though, right?
school. No, I don't.
I
From
do.
your teachers having this when you was in school.
Girl,
This
I
was like,
know.
this is the original teacher jumper.
That is the original teacher
I
outfit.
had to put it in there.
Well, y'all definitely ain't wearing them no more.
God no.
So, but what I was
That when
thinking,
y'all were teaching for real.
okay, so that's what I was thinking about. I was like, if this is what we started
That
with,
when
and
the
we said,
lunchroom
this is
food
what's
was
okay. Right, when it was really frying the chicken. And it was actually chicken.
Yeah. I've seen teachers wear this before.
Decent.
He didn't got
That's
no socks
decent.
on.
Okay, what's with the sock? Why can't he have on? What's the
What
problem
is
with him
this
not having?
fetish with you and people wearing shoes with no socks?
What's wrong with him not wearing socks?
He gonna be stank.
What does that have to do with him teaching?
I don't know about
He's
this.
decent.
He looks
disturbs me.
nice.
He looks nice. It disturbs me.
Is it PTSD or something?
It might be.
This probably. Let's
It
go
might
to the
be.
next
Look
one.
like it's a trigger.
Now I like this.
Acceptable.
That's nice.
I like this.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Absolutely.
There might be one more. I don't know. And this is a teacher.
So
That
I've
was-
It happens.
APs wear outfits like that.
Hmm.
Now, well, I think that's a good note to kind of end the show on. What you think, Ty? It depends on if it's hip hop day at school. Yes.
No, this is how he dresses
This is
apparently on a
hip-hop
regular
day.
basis.
If it's,
And he was a teacher in New
I
York.
don't know. I'm kind of torn. Like, I don't care if teachers wear things like this, and if they wear, business
I guess
casual.
it depends on it
just
depends on the shoe.
depends.
I think you can get away with it.
It's nice. It's a nice little cardigan. Maybe
Yeah,
if
you can get away with it.
Maybe if you had on.
Or
some-
those joggers.
Those are sweatpants.
All right.
Well, thank you for tapping in to the Real Teachers of Atlanta. You can find us on all social media platforms as the Real Teachers of Atlanta. Thank you again, and we out of here. Bye.